it really is darkness outside now, isn't it? Not surprising, there's only about 2 hours, 20 minutes left until it's tomorrow.
That's so true.
Well, certainly it does. The night scenes here in Nanning, the river in the background, it is a beautiful city, it really is. In daytime, you can see all the lush green foliage, it's wonderful. Well, as you can see, as far as our tie is concerned, Denmark leading England 2-1. Next up is men's doubles. And it is the reigning European champions, Kim Astrup and RASMUSSEN, up against the Olympic bronze medalists, Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge. As far as the Danes are concerned, well, 17 career titles, 17 career finals, I should say, 9 titles for the English combination. They have a most remarkable record in finals, 9 finals, 8 titles. But what a result at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics in 2016. What a surprise, probably the
nobody saw that coming.
Biggest surprise in Olympic history as far as the badminton competition is concerned. But here the European champions, Kim Astrup and RASMUSSEN, they caused a sensation last year by winning the China Super 1000 event. Nobody expected seeing that either.
No, and they were very happy when they celebrated.
Oh, wasn't it a wonderful celebration? So this will be just the second meeting between these two pairs. The only previous time they met was the quarter-final of the European Championships in Huelva last year. And of course, with the Danes going on to take the gold medal, obviously they won that quarter-final encounter. But it was 3 games, as you saw. But in all honesty, I'm not sure it should have been 3 games, because they were again in 17-14 up the Danes, but it just shows the fighting qualities of the English pair. So a second match in the tie for Marcus Ellis, having won the mixed doubles earlier with Lauren Smith. So it's a fascinating scenario. The left-handed Kim Astrup, 27 years of age now, born in Herning, which is where we had European Championships, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
A couple of years ago, and 2008, wasn't it?
It's a very nice stadium and facility they have.
They're just 3 places down from their career high, or 5 on the world ranking. And that sensational win last year in China. In fact, they were in 3 finals last year, this Danish combination. Beaten in the final in India, and of course the European Championships that I've been talking about. 30 years of age now, Anders Rasmussen. Father. Son must be 2 years old now, I think.
I think so too, yes.
Yeah. Marcus Ellis, well, there's the man we saw earlier, 29 years of age. He and his partner, as you can see, their career high was 14 in the world, a total of 7 weeks across 2 different spells. Chris Langridge, he's a father too. He has twin daughters. Turned 34 earlier this month. 18 days ago, to be precise. So, as far as the English pair are concerned, they got England's campaign underway yesterday. It was the first match, the men's doubles against the world '1s, Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo. Just 39 minutes for the Indonesians to win that one, 21-9, 21-18. So, Wahyana of Indonesia, our umpire, calls for players to get ready. David Wong of Malaysia will be the service judge. Not quite so much pressure, I don't think, now on the Danes, now that they're 2-1 up in the tie? Oh,
I think this is the one. I
Do
think
you?
yeah. I think England is having a fair chance in the women's doubles. So I think it's all down to this one, maybe.
wow.
And I can tell you that Denmark won the toss and chose to serve.
That surprises me.
Yes. I knew you would say that. That's why I'm saying it to you.
Anthony Clark, English coach. Both coaches looking very serious, aren't they? Thomas
They
Sternborg.
know exactly what I was telling you just now. I think it depends a lot on this one. I think England is standing it's a very, very 50-50 in the women's doubles, I think. Perhaps. I think England is favourite to win it.
I'm
Ladies
not
and
allowed to be
gentlemen,
biased, but I've got a big smile on my face.
I can see it.
Denmark,
I can see
represented
it.
by Kim ASTRUP and Anders RASMUSSEN. And on my left, England, represented by Marcus ELLIS and Chris LANGRIDGE. Denmark to serve, Kim ASTRUP to Marcus ELLIS. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love.
What do you think the key is here, Morten? Because the way I look at these two pairs, I think it is definitely Chris Langridge for the English combination that likes to go forward to the net and try and dominate that. And I think with the Danes, I think Kim ASTRUP, the left-hander, has got beautiful touch at the front of the court.
Service over.
Yeah. I think it's entirely up to Chris Langridge.
That's the key to the whole match.
To the whole match.
Explain more.
Okay, I think it's because I've seen them play on a few occasions, and when I saw them play again yesterday against the two Indonesians, Chris Langridge is very energetic. He's having a lot of gestures, he's shouting after his partner and all that, but on many occasions he's actually not taking responsibility. So he's covering himself. If anything is lifted over him, he would just be still running forward, not covering it, which means that Marcus ELLIS really have to cover a lot of court. And I think Chris Langridge needs to take more responsibility, like here, like what he's doing here. Yesterday, it was only ELLIS from the back.
That is fascinating. I didn't see the tie against Indonesia.
No.
I wasn't here at the
No,
stadium.
I was sitting all by myself.
Yeah, but that interests me.
I know what the Danes can do. I know how they play, and I agree with you. If the Danish pair is playing really well, it's of course when Kim ASTRUP is intercepting at the net and really playing well, no doubt about it.
Oh, well, that's pretty sweet from RASMUSSEN.
But I still think that if England is going to stand a chance to win this one, Chris Langridge really have to step up and take more responsibility.
Good rally. And responsibility equates to more of the workload.
More of the workload, but also
3,
trying to score the points. You know, when you're given an opportunity, take the opportunity, play the opportunity, and score the points when the chance is there.
And that's what he did so well in the Olympics.
Yeah, but that's 3 years ago.
Yeah, I know that. But part of my question and part of my fascination to your answer to my question is the fact that I'm not sure whether physically he has that capability. I don't think we'll see it, but because he's wearing the England strip today is black shirts and shorts. I think most of the time he's wearing a back support. And whether he has the physical capability because big heavy smashes from the back of the court or acute angles, you need to arch that back as you leap in the air.
Yes.
And I don't know whether physically his back can take that.
He looks quite stiff in his back.
I've thought that.
Yes.
In recent times. I didn't see him yesterday, but I've thought that in recent times.
Service over. 5, 4.
Just wide. I
That was
thought
worth the challenge, wasn't
I
it?
thought it was worth the challenge. But then
Yeah, we're sitting up here.
we're sitting up here.
Way, way up.
It's 4 straight points for the Danes.
Play.
Yes. Nice.
Service over. 5, 6.
I am very much surprised on occasions that Chris Langridge can get away with delaying the rallies as much as he's getting away with sometimes. And he's already starting now in the beginning of the opening game here.
Yeah.
Service over. 7, 5.
Now, you see, that's a super example, isn't it, of the way a player arches their back.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
Kim is really good doing it.
Yeah. It's where sport and art merge. You see those slow-mos.
Yes.
Artistically, it's beautiful to watch.
It is.
8, 5.
Oh, behind the back.
9, 5.
Yeah, that was a good smash.
Service over. 6, 9.
Very deep in his defensive stance there, Anders Rasmussen.
Yeah, that's one of the problems for Anders, is the fact that his defensive stance is too far back and gives him not so many options to play creative defensive counter-attacking shots.
Yeah.
7, 9.
Good umpiring. David Wong, alert to the point that you were making earlier about delaying tactics.
I better say it from the beginning.
Lovely drop shot.
Yeah, really good play.
Oh, you did see, just caught a glimpse of the back support there. He mopped his brow with his shirt, and you could clearly see he is wearing that back support. Only a second Sudirman Cup campaign for Chris Langridge, 8 years after his first. 2011 in Qingdao. He played with the man that's sitting on the coaching bench. Played a match with Anthony Clark.
Did he?
Against Korea.
I was there with you.
And they lost to Go Sung-hyun and Yu Yong-sung.
That's a fairly good pair.
Weren't too shabby, were they?
No.
That's good judgment.
Service Soho. 10-8.
Qingdao is where Denmark got to the final of the Sudirman Cup.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Yes, they certainly did. Lost 3-love to China in the final.
It's a lovely city. It's actually very, very nice, I remember.
It's where the Olympic sailing competition took place.
That's true. That's true.
So, to the mid-game interval, the Danes with a 3-point advantage. And I think it's been a good start to this men's doubles. Some good rallies.
Og så dem der, dem kan vi godt stresse. Der er nogle af dem kan vi ikke bare løbe og holde på.
Nej, men tænker, vi finder nogle rigtig gode huller foran dem, hvor vi lige får drejet dem. Ja. Ikke her. Du skal lige et halvt skridt længere frem, og så tænk på nede bagfra. Afvikling, og så lige lidt maskering på. Ja. Ikke? Men det er faktisk mest defensiven, fordi det er okay, du slår ned. Ja. Defensiven fremad. Du slår ikke igennem dig. Du står pisse godt inde herovre og hjælper Kim her. På den
bare holde en af dem lige.
Ja, fordi du står stille og bare hælder den op. Ja, der er heller ikke nogen. Ja, man siger, Kim skal bare lige halvt skridt længere frem, så er det også okay. Kom så her. God på her.
You had a little nod there, Morten. Agreement?
Yes, Danes wants to try to stamp some authority on it, and of course that means getting the attack. And to get the attack, they need to push Kim a little bit more forward, just half a step more forwards, and put some more pressure on the top of the tape.
Always challenge here.
Yeah, but that was a wonderful defensive shot. Really good attacking, counter-attacking shot, that one.
It was, wasn't it? And I have a feeling it was in.
Yeah, let's see whether it's in or out.
What a good call by the line judge. I think my heart was ruling my head there.
Challenge remaining. 15-8.
I'm not really seeing the opportunities for Kim Astrup to get on top of the net more. Ever since you explained what was said in the mid-game interval and coaching break, I've been looking for it, and I'm thinking, when does he have the opportunity?
He doesn't have it at the moment.
No.
It's all into flat exchanges.
Yeah. That's a good return of serve.
Service over, 9-13. Flat. First play.
I didn't really get it.
No, nor did I.
It's just, I think that Ellis thinks that they're delaying it.
Service over, 14-9.
Yes! Marcus! Yes!
Good rally.
That's all! Cut!
Well judged in the end too.
Service over, 10-14. Chris. Play.
Yeah, it was back well to that flick serve.
Service over.
Yeah, not a lot of people maybe know or realize, but Kim Astrup is actually very, very explosive. His ability to move quickly is really good. He's
Yeah.
one of the players that can jump the highest just standing on 2 feet, you know. just
Standing jump test.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's one that can jump the highest.
Oh, that was getting miles
way
out.
out.
Can't believe that.
Yeah! Marcus! Yeah!
Good rally. Should have banged it about 23 shots ago.
Yeah, baby!
Gotta be the longest so far, surely.
Yes! Yeah!
Yeah, it's a good call from Anders Rasmussen to his partner to leave it. I can't believe that shot early on in that rally, though.
Hey.
It was going so far out.
Yeah,
Was it Langridge that
it
took
was Langridge
Yeah.
took it. It was way, way out on the sideline.
Gotta be the longest rally, surely. Yeah, certainly is. More than twice as long as the previous longest rally.
But instead of going for power in these smashes, I think it would be very advantageous if they go for placement and ankles.
Which pair?
both of them.
Okay. Oh,
String's
string's
gone.
gone.
Hey!
17-10.
Not only Olympic bronze medalists, of course, the English combination won the gold medal at the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast last year.
They did.
Beat Ranky, Reddy and Shetty in the final.
Who beat Shemen Kyung in the semis?
Yeah.
17.
The English pair.
The English pair did.
Yeah. 3 games. 21-15 deciding game.
Yeah, come on!
Oh, miss it. Yeah. Good work by the Danes.
18-10.
So difficult in this men's doubles, it appears, to get the net player involved. Whenever the net player is involved, it seems to make a difference. But defensively, they're all defending so well and driving it past or lifting.
Yeah.
The net player isn't really making a difference.
No, it's you. When Thomas Downgo was saying, you know, get ASTRUP closer to the net and really trying to see whether they could gain some initiative on it, they're not. And I actually think perhaps that they should try to bring the front player a little bit back in order to try to intercept it, giving more chances for interception.
Yeah.
Because the English pair is hardly ever blocking.
Yeah.
Savisova. 11-19.
Yeah, come on! Yes! Yes! Out! Yeah!
Oh, wow.
That's a good smash.
That's a very good smash.
But that got the steepness.
12.
All the other
19.
smashes, like this one, just directed towards the body. It's not hurting anyone. But this one here, look at the steepness of it.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, what a great serve. Oh, well, there's a challenge here from Marcus Ellis. It was the umpire that made the call on the
Out.
front service line. Well, you heard me instinctively. I said, that's a great serve. I thought it was in.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the
The centre line.
centre line, yes.
No, I thought it was clearly in on the centre line, but umpire's in a much better position to see than I am. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? Clearly in. Good challenge.
Present in. Thirteen, 19.
I thought it was clear. I was surprised the umpire called that out.
Play.
Yeah, that's another terrific angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
All about the
14,
steepness.
19.
Started with a good flick serve.
But I think that's the answer if you want to attack, and that's what Kevin Sukamoyo was really very confident doing yesterday with these 75% smashes, but going for the steep angles.
Yeah.
And he was doing that really well.
Oh, clash of rackets. That means it's good placement from Marcus Ellis. I think the frame may have cracked there.
Didn't
No?
happen. I thought so too, but they lost it.
So 5 straight points by the English pair. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
That was really good reaction by Langridge.
Good placement on the final smash from Anders Rasmussen.
20, game point 15.
5 game point opportunities for Denmark.
Play. Play, please.
Good return.
Fantastic return, because I thought it was a super serve.
16, 20.
Second game point opportunity is converted
First game won by
by
Denmark,
the Danes,
21-16.
ASTRUP and Rasmussen. That's good defence from Rasmussen, wasn't it? Off his right hip. In the opening game, 21-16 in 26 minutes.
What are you thinking? There's nothing wrong. Like, I'm sorry, when it was like 17-10, there was no way it should have been 17-10. It's just a way of giving the
Yeah, we're missing.
slack.
Yeah, but that's
the
that end.
difference.
Honestly, it's holding up that end. So this end, you'll be a lot more clinical. Okay, if you can be a lot more clinical, yeah, you're going to take them out. All right, but we have got to, when we're defending, keep active, okay, and calm. So when you're steering them away, they can't get anything through you. We can't just bang it. We can't just grow, but we've got to have that everything. When we're attacking, do put your arm through some. Yeah, you hit them with stop drop. We know. We're another one. Yeah. You can put that variation in. We're not going to get through by just cutting.
Got 1, 20 seconds. Got 1, 20 seconds.
Well, the first comment I heard in that interval was from Chris Langridge, and he said we should never have been 17-10 down. In fact, they were 19-10 down
yes.
at one stage.
Yeah.
What did he mean by that? Was he acknowledging the fact
Second
that
game.
they had made unforced errors, or I didn't particularly notice any unforced errors.
Level.
No, but I just think he maybe felt that they were able to catch up to 15, and why did they let it slip, you know, at that time? I think that's more
What he
like
was, yeah, because it had been 9-8, and then they promptly lost 10 of the next 12 points
Yes.
in that opening game. That's maybe what he was referring to.
I think so.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what on earth happened there?
Lost the step.
Lost his footing. Well,
One.
I can tell you that after the rally, Marcus Ellis was just stamping his foot and twisting his ankle. Oh, yeah. As if he might well have hurt himself.
Chris.
You heard that one too.
Shoelace was slightly out of alignment. I better put that right.
Yes. And it was partner alerting him.
That's nice. I like that. Good angle. Good placement. Good awareness.
Come on. Yeah.
One of the few net exchanges,
Yes.
front court exchanges.
That's where Kim wants to play. That's,
Yes.
of course, he wants to be able to play a game like that. But I think the English pair is doing really well to avoid it. Kim is not being able to play what he likes the best, and when he's playing that, the Danish pair is playing their best.
Yeah. Oh, you could see the back support there.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, string's gone in the racket of Rasmussen.
But it was enough.
4. Love.
That one, that's when the strings went. English pair need to be careful here.
Yeah.
Can't let the Danes get too much of a lead. That's nice.
Service over. 1-4.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
String's gone in Chris Langridge's
Service
racket
over.
there, I think.
5-1.
Or was it just a complete mishit?
Yeah. Maybe it was a mishit, because it sounded,
Oh,
honestly,
didn't it?
yeah, honestly, like string was gone.
Let's get ready.
But I'm sure the two English players now, they really kind of discuss between them what to do now, because as you say, the train might be running away.
Yeah.
And the problem for the English pair is that they can't find the winners.
Service over. 2-5. Service over. 6-2. Wipe the court,
Good
please.
pressure on the return of serve, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's always immense pressure on that serving in men's doubles.
Yeah.
They're standing so close to the line.
Serve and return. Oh, did you hear that? What was that? Oh, is that something you can repeat?
Yes, I can repeat it, but I'm not sure I got the context correct. But
Right.
I kind of think that Kim was not entirely agreeing with what Thomas was saying.
Service over. 3-6.
And I actually think it's interesting. You know, I like this reverse psychology. And I think if I was the English pair now, I would actually try to challenge Kim at the net. Try to do something different. Try to see whether
4.
Kim actually is that good at the net today. Test it. See whether they can challenge him, see whether they can get some good attacking opportunities from them. Because at the moment, okay, they're now just only 2 points down, but it didn't look good just 5 minutes ago.
No. Didn't look good 2 minutes ago.
So what I'm saying is try to challenge him
5,
perhaps
6.
in order to try to see whether there is another way.
It's fascinating. It's taking, you call it reverse psychology, it's taking the thought process and the tactics even higher. Because to most people, you would say to yourself, don't try and play Kim at the net because we know he's great there.
Yeah.
If you try and challenge him, then you make him doubt himself. And you start saying,
Service over.
we're not afraid of you.
Exactly.
At your best bit.
5.
Exactly. And, you know, it all depends on the day as well. You know, you have
Yeah.
good days and bad days. Why? You never know whether he's having a good day or a bad day. Test it.
Fascinating.
Yes!
Good rally.
Focus! Yes! Yes!
Yeah. Another string gone. This time in Marcus Ellis's racket.
Service over.
It's all become very
6,
interesting
7.
once again, hasn't it?
Yeah, the English pair is picking up.
Yeah.
They stopped that train running, as we just discussed earlier. And again, if you look at it from an English point of view, I would direct most of my attacks to Anas, because for the exact point that you were pointing out, that his stance, defensive stance, is quite far back.
Yeah.
So the creativity that he can do from a situation like that is limited.
Yeah.
So you know what's coming back.
Play.
Focus! Yes! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah!
over.
I wondered in that rally
6.
whether there was just a glimmer of a sign that Marcus Ellis was beginning to tire.
When I also mentioned earlier about taking responsibility for Chris Langridge, it's also about that Marcus Ellis is always the one that takes the drop shots in front of Langridge as well.
Yeah.
And he
But
put himself into trouble on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, he's already had that match earlier. That was an hour and 17 minutes, the first match of the tie, the mixed doubles.
Service over.
Wouldn't be at all
7,
surprising if he was
8.
beginning to feel his legs a little bit heavier.
Yeah, lose the explosiveness.
Yeah.
Play.
Yes. Hey. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Come on.
He did well there. He thought about playing it, then decided he was going to leave it.
Yeah,
9,
really well done by
7.
Kim. He was hesitant.
Oh, crikey, that was good judgment, wasn't it?
It was.
Didn't miss by much.
Yes. Come on. Hey!
10, 7.
Yeah. Come. Yeah.
Nice block.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, finally got it down.
Service over. 8, 10.
But I think the Danes are a little bit too defensive in their thinking. They're quite happy to lift their opponents from side to side. They're quite happy to wait for their chance. But I don't think you would say hunting the opportunity. I think they are sort of a little bit too steady. Just, you know, not really pushing it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because so much of doubles is about taking those half chances and creating the half chances, and it's they're doing fine. But they're not doing anything creative that's going to really hurt.
No.
Yeah, that's well played. Good placement from Marcus Ellis.
9, 10. Ellis.
Short. Yeah. Came off the frame of the racket,
Service
and it
over.
gave a golden
11,
opportunity for
9.
the Danes.
Interval.
2-point advantage for Denmark at the mid-game interval. Here in the second game, having already won the first.
We just need to keep the pace in the rally, yeah, because we're getting a bit passive when we're defending. Keep the intensity of how quickly we lift them into corners, yeah. When we are attacking, I don't think it's a great idea to keep switching it onto Rasmussen. he's defending fucking well. Try and pin that strut, yeah? Because you've done it and you've got through him. Yeah, but when we switch it, it's like we're just giving him a chance to get it away again.
20 seconds.
Once again, many apologies for the language that's used in the heat of the moment. Now that's advice, though, I found quite surprising, given what we've been discussing about
Yep.
Rasmussen's defence, but
It's fair, you know, we can all have ideas, you know,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
have to have the same idea, all of us, and nothing is more right than others and so on. But I think it's a surprising advice, I must say.
11, 9. Play.
Hey!
12, 9.
that's a beautiful shot. Good call from Rasmussen,
Yeah,
telling his partner to leave it.
13,
Yep.
9.
got seat means well left, or it doesn't mean well left, but it means that Anders was shouting got seat, that, you know, you have to leave it.
Service over. 10, 13.
A huge gap.
Service over. 14, 10.
Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
Marcus! Come!
Yeah. The change of pace at last.
Service over.
Yep.
11, 14. Wipe the court, please.
This match has been crying out for some disguised drop shots, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You! Yeah. Marcus!
That's really well played by Anders Rasmussen.
Service over.
He's finding a lovely angle to it,
15,
and he's
11.
putting everything into it, everything he's got.
But that was followed up after a nice drop shot. So it's the change of pace as well. Change of pace, change of angle.
Moving your opponent.
Yeah.
It looks decisive.
Yeah. Yes!
Yeah, that's well worked. That's one of the rare occasions
Service
where
over.
Langridge
12,
has really
15.
made his presence felt at the front of the court.
This was one of the best rallies in the whole match by the English pair.
Yeah. That's a good serve. Once again,
13,
Langridge going off court to tell down. The only time they met previously, you know, I talked about that quarter-final in
Yes.
Welver
Yeah.
at the European Championships. An hour and 46 minutes for 3 games.
Ooh.
I can understand why. Now that I'm watching this match.
Yes, why we can get to 146.
Yes.
Just got another hour to go. 49 minutes so far.
Yes. Foul.
English pair have done very well here.
14-15.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because 15-11, it looked as if the Danes were perhaps just maybe on their way
Easing their way.
easing their way through.
Yes.
3 straight points, and all of a sudden the psychology of only 1 point in it.
And is changing it completely.
Yeah.
And I can see the director of sports from the Danish BA has been standing up for quite a while now. Means he's quite anxious, I
Yeah.
think.
16-14.
Yeah, it was a good interception from Rasmussen. Oh, nice net exchange. A little bit of reverse slice on those last 2 pushes from
Yeah.
the left-hander. Clever.
He's playing it cleverly.
Marcus. Service over. 15-17. Play.
Once again, just 1 point in it.
16-17.
I like to point out what I said earlier, trying to challenge Kim at the net. Don't think he's having one of his best days.
Stop.
Come on.
Oh, could have put that away, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nice drop.
Focus.
English pair back level.
17. Oh.
no matter how you look at it, the Danes really have to start trying to take some initiative. They can't just stand back like what they're doing here side by side and see if they can lift it
Yeah.
and then hope that they will win it. They have to take initiative.
Play.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Hey. Out. You. Hey. Come on. Hey. Marcus.
What a rally. Incredible. Yeah. Who's made the error again?
Kim did.
Exactly.
18, 17.
Well. 7 of the last 9 points. First time in this second game that they've been in the lead. English pair.
I can't believe that. But you always say it's not how you start, it's how you
I
finish.
do say that.
You always say that.
Play.
I think
Play.
the umpire has been quite lenient here.
He is.
Amount of time that's been taken.
You. Come on.
Oh, that's going wide.
Oh,
Well, it was a super idea, and it's a good shot if you tempt your opponent into
19,
playing it.
17.
I thought that was going wide as well.
This one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was going wide.
Kim is too fast.
So 2 points away from this second game. Ellis and Langridge. It's a run of 5 straight points, you know.
Make
6
that
straight.
6, yes.
Would you believe it?
20, game point 17.
9 of the last 11 points. And 3 game point opportunities for England to level this men's doubles at 1 game apiece.
In. Yes. Marcus.
Oh, mistimed it.
Service over. 18, 20. Okay, thank you. Yes.
They certainly like to take their time.
Yeah.
Good serve by ASTRUP.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. You.
The short. Oh, I don't believe it. That's short too. This is ridiculous. How's this possible? What a rally. The defence by the Danes early on in that rally was extraordinary.
Yeah, the English pair had, what, 3, maybe even 4 chances of putting it away.
2 game points well saved by the Danes. One more opportunity for the English combination to take this second game before having to go to extra points. One game all. 21-19. Second game to England.
1 game all.
Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge coming from 11-15 down in the second game to take it 21-19 and force a deciding game. 1 hour into the match. And it's one game all.
Prøv at se, om vi kan komme lidt hurtigt op, når vi får chancerne fra forbanen, og så lige få afviklingen på det op. Jeg synes, vi spiller os frem til rigtig mange chancer og flytter dem godt. Så skal vi have sørget for at forlænge det på, for det er lige så før, som vi har. De har lidt mere punch i deres forbane, men vi tænker væsentligt bedre, når vi står nede bagfra. Jeg synes, vi har en bedre bagbane end dem. Ja? Vi er ved med at dreje den, lægge den foran den. Der kommer masser af chancer til jer. Ja? Hvis den skal krydse henover, så skal der satme noget luft og noget længde på. Ja? Så bevar hovedet på, bevar gejsten her, drenge.
Ja.
Ja.
Prøv egentlig bare at bruge lidt energi på dem.
Det synes jeg, I gør skide godt. Altså,
Men det kan godt være, at vi skal på vores egen point. Lidt mere.
Nej, det behøver jeg sgu ikke. Jeg er med på det. Bare bliv ved med på at gøre det rigtigt. Når Anders er nede bag, ikke? Det er fint, du søger ud af, men vi skal lige sørge at have en lille mere bid frem af banen. Ja. Fordi vi får nogle chancer, hvor vi kommer op og holder på mange, hvor vi egentlig er ret højt henover. Ikke? Jo, selvfølgelig.
Ja, det er rigtigt.
Så
lige være lidt mere koldblodig. Følg med frem på nogle enkelte. Ja. Altså hvis vi åbner for hinanden, når vi slår. Med frem på den, der kommer på halvdistance.
20 seconds.
husk nu, Anders, at brug dine vinkler, også når du har dem. Ikke kun vinkler på, hvad nu hedder. Nej, og også de andre, og rampen på ydersiden, ikke? Også til, at du står lige frem den uden for kroppen.
Så. Det skal være hårdt.
Ja.
So what was Thomas Stangor saying there?
I think in many ways he was quite happy. You know,
Really?
yeah, things are okay. We're doing the right things. We just have to, you know, believe we can do it and try to work even harder. Go for a few more angles, follow up a little bit more, work harder.
So nothing about the initiative that you talked about.
No.
Final game. Lahore. Play.
So third and deciding game. only match in progress in the arena. All other ties have finished, and we've got another match after
Yeah,
this.
we have one more to go.
Yeah. Hey!
Service over. 1 love.
Hey! Hey!
2 love.
Come on. Hey! Yes! Come on, come on. Hey! Yes! Yeah, yeah. Yes! You! Hey!
Missed
3
by much.
love.
But it can be a significant start
Yeah.
for Denmark.
Yes!
Yeah, big gap there. Yeah, that was nice, thoughtful play, good tactical awareness
It was
by
the
the
flick
Danes.
serve opening up and then the cross court.
Yeah.
It was really well played. Nicely set up.
Nice change of pace.
Yes! Yeah. Yes!
Oh, he's taken another one that was called out by his partner.
Yeah. He was in doubt.
Yeah, yeah. Yes!
Oh, that's well left. So many players would be tempted into playing that.
5 love.
But it's interesting here, the 5 first points in the third game. It's kind of reversed. Suddenly it's the English pair lifting it, playing
Yep.
defensively. But in the interval, the Danes were not talking about, okay, we need to be more aggressive and all that. It just happened. So it's quite interesting.
Short.
Service over. 1 5. Play.
That's such a good serve, isn't it?
And it's virtually every single time he's
Yeah.
serving, he's very solid in his serve.
6 1.
I think what's so impressive as well is the fact that he plays so much mixed doubles where he stands in
Yeah.
a totally different position.
Yes.
So whether he's having to stand further back in court as he does in mixed doubles or the men's doubles where he's very far forward, it's still a perfect serve.
Yeah, he's a very good server.
That's short.
7-1.
Yeah, that's well taken.
Service over. 2-7.
Go! Go!
3-7.
So it's really a lot about keeping focused. It's late in the evening now, and
Play.
the players have been working and working, and especially on the English side, when we consider that 3 players are playing 2 matches.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, yes!
Yeah, that's very, very good work by the English combination.
7. Wipe the pot, please.
But I know, given your comments, that 3 of the English players playing twice, but they have to go for this, because unless they beat Denmark, they're out of the competition.
They're going home.
Yeah.
It's not that I disagree with them, it's just a lot of
It is,
workload.
absolutely. Danes have a day off tomorrow regardless, because they don't play their last tie in this group until Wednesday evening against Indonesia.
Game.
Oh, that's a good return of serve.
Service over. 8-4.
Well, I can tell you that the assistant tournament referee has just had to come on with a new tube of shuttles.
Service over. 5-8.
Nice block.
Service over.
I think there are small signs of the fact that Marcus Ellis is getting tired.
Yeah.
There is not as much sing into his smash anymore.
Yeah.
He's not moving as quickly on the court anymore. I think there's small little signs.
Yeah, his reaction time to try and defend that smash was just slightly slow. Mind you, I wasn't convinced by the cross-court clear from his partner to the left-hander.
That was a nice way of putting it.
Oh, my goodness. What on earth was he thinking there?
Service over.
That will not happen again.
9.
He is not physically tired or anything. It's just one of these odd ones. But I must say that the umpire must start saying to the players, start playing. It's amazing the amount of time they allow to use between rallies,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
Out! Tie! 7, 9. Wipe the court.
Wipe the court, change the t-shirt.
On the middle. Line judge. Line judge. Stop. Thank you.
You told me a statistic once about one of the top universities, I think in America, that studied the amount of time that the Your All England final, men's singles final, had been in progress, that play had been in progress,
Yes.
and compared it to the Wimbledon final. Was it Borg against McEnroe?
One of those
Yeah.
at Wimbledon in the 80s.
And you were in, even though you were only on court for an hour and whatever it was.
Hour and 16, 17 minutes, I think. And
You-
we played 44 minutes.
And the Wimbledon tennis final?
4 hours, and they played 17 minutes, I
Yeah. I wonder how much time
10.
the shuttle has been in play in this match.
think. Yeah.
Good return of serve.
Service over. 8, 12. Yes, yes! Out! Slow! 9, 10. Play.
That's a nice shot. 10 all.
10. Oh.
Well, if it was tennis, there would have been a time fault called because we're over the 25 seconds.
We are 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Well, the advantage at the change of ends
11, 10 in the hole, Ching'an.
is with the Danes. Albeit just 1 point advantage.
It's 6-1 now. It's now 11-10, okay? So you've pulled back an awesome deficit. Right, we're in the ascendancy now. We know we're at our favoured end. Yeah? Fucking work their asses off. You're quicker, you're stronger, you're fitter. Okay? Yeah? You've
20
now got to
seconds.
execute that.
20
Right.
seconds.
Very simple. Heart, guts, everything. Yeah? Come on, let's do it.
Fitter and stronger. The words from Anthony Clark. I wonder if the Danish coaching bench would agree with that.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that point, but another 5 minutes, it would not come down to physical anymore. Then
No.
it would come down to, you know, being able to play under pressure, be able to take the right chances, be able. Then the physical is out of the equation. I think.
Yeah.
11,
Another 5 minutes.
10.
And for Danish fans, I have to say, I think some Danish fans will be concerned about this man, because I think towards the end of the second game, it was ASTRUP who was making the errors. And if it does become very tight, well, it is very tight already. Lucky net cord from
Service over.
Langridge.
11 all.
Look at that.
Thank you.
And with the dive there, the court attendant on to mop up the Danish side of the court. Oh. Three of the
Thank
four
you.
players having a go at trying to mop that up.
Less. Come.
Well, the umpire's going to have a word with them.
Less. Come. Don't delay the game. Okay? They must come here.
Well, it's over a minute since the end of that last rally, so
We are on 1 minute and 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14.
so it's as long as
15,
the
16, 17, 18.
mid-game interval.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, my goodness.
Service over. 12, 11. Service over. 12 all.
Oh, that's gone miles long.
Service over. 13, 12.
Langridge wanted the shuttle changed. Astrup said no.
It's already changed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's a good smash.
14-12.
Oh, lovely block.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
That's really nicely played.
13-14.
Very nice change of pace, as you say.
Thank you. Play.
Hour and 26 minutes since this men's doubles match began, so I wouldn't be surprised if Marcus Ellis is on court for a total of 3 hours today. Hour and 17 minutes in the mixed doubles.
14 all.
But the break between those two rallies again was 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, that simply shouldn't be happening. Shouldn't be happening.
I know we're not going to just keep saying that the whole time. It's just emphasizing the point.
Yeah.
No.
Into the lead. English pair.
14.
When you think they trailed 1-7 in this deciding game.
It's a really good comeback, and that's
Yeah.
what Anthony Clark also was saying in the
Yeah.
in the mid-game interval. It was a good comeback, 7-1 down, and then being able to catch up to 11-10 down only.
Oh, unbelievable.
Kim is not doing enough for that one. That was a great opportunity.
16-14.
Four straight points for England. I think that was a sign of nerves, the fact that he didn't want to actually commit to going for the kill.
He did not commit to it, no. Played it too safe.
Yeah.
Thank you. Play.
One of the differences at the moment is actually Langridge.
And you said right at the start of the match, he was the key.
His counter-attacking shot, his defensive shots are getting really sharp. His defensive stance is right forward there,
Yeah.
and he's really driving it well. His movement into the net and the front court, and then making the kills as what he did here. He is making a difference at the moment.
Play. Play. Chris.
That was good use of the angle on the initial attacking shot from the Danes. It was just before that. That's nice. Good rally. That's a very good rally.
16-17.
Well, I can tell you that Marcus Ellis was just shaking a leg there. I wonder if cramp is beginning to creep in.
Guys, get ready.
It's going to last another 7-8 minutes.
Look at him. Yeah, jumping about on the spot there, just trying to loosen up. There's another shake of the leg. 1 point in it.
Service over. 18-16.
So, if any point is crucial, it's now.
Yeah,
19, 16, 17, 18.
yeah.
That's the difference.
What a difference psychologically.
No! Service over. 17-18. No!
Yeah, Ellis is struggling. Did you see that movement?
Yeah.
18 all.
18 all. Possibly only another 3 rallies he has to play. He has to drive himself on.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do that. But
Yeah.
I agree with you. It did not look so good.
No. What a return of serve.
on a perfect serve.
Yeah.
19-18.
Is terrific play from Marcus Ellis.
And Langridge once again out toweling.
Play.
2 points from making it 2-all in the tie.
And everything to play for in the last women's doubles.
Gosh, yeah. Oh, clash of rackets. Waistline it in.
That's in. That's the
Challenge,
challenge.
but I think they will lose that challenge. I saw that as clearly in.
It's clearly in.
The tension of the weight. Here we go, clearly in. On the line. It is match point opportunities for England in this men's doubles.
20, match point 18. Play.
No, again, he didn't
Again.
do anything with it.
No, he did not. That's out. But he didn't do anything with it. He had it on the forehand side, a great opportunity to go for it, but he doesn't. He just block it.
Didn't dare.
No.
One match point saved by the Danes, or was that in reality squandered by the English?
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
He got it
defense.
back. Can't believe he got that one back.
It's blocked again. What a rally. His racket's gone. Rasmussen's racket is broken. And that's why he made the error. And Marcus Ellis goes down with cramp. But they've already won the match. He can't move. But England have won the men's doubles in the most dramatic fashion. He literally can't move. Rasmussen's racket was broken. I could hear Langridge calling to his partner, his racket's gone.
Yes.
That's
Look,
won
he
by
could
England.
hardly move there.
16, 21, 21, 19, 21, 19.
Celebrates and then collapses. Well, when I've talked in the past about the agony and the ecstasy of sport, I didn't mean it in circumstances like that.
No, that's a bit of an irony.
It is,
On the floor, can't move, but won it.
but won it. It will all come down to the women's doubles, the fifth and final match of the tie, because England have come from 1-7 down in the deciding game against the reigning European champions to win this men's doubles 21-19 in the deciding game in an hour and 38 minutes. Confirmation of the score, 16-21, 21-19, 21-19 in the deciding game. Match to England.